Don't lie. One of the first things your mom probably told you when you were a kid. Did you lie about hitting your brother? Did you lie about doing your homework? Did you eat your homework? Did you eat your food or did you hide it in a canister under your bed? I say that one because I have actually done that, believe it or not. When I was a kid, I had carrots and I found them like 20 years later. It was awful. Anyways, so I want to talk to you about 3 lies that people tend to believe when it comes to fertility. And this is really dangerous because these are lies that get told regularly. And if you don't know better, you're going to think those are absolutely true. Let's get started. Lie number 1 is that IVF is your only option. Now, I'm not saying IVF is bad. IVF is absolutely necessary, but it's definitely not the first option. It's definitely not the only option. It's usually the last option in a long line of options, many of which people don't know. So a lot of people don't know a lot of the natural stuff you can do. A lot of people don't know about IUI. A lot of people don't know about acupuncture and herbs. They don't know about naturopathic medicine. These are things that people don't know. So they assume that they're going to go straight to IVF. They talk to their doctor. The doctor's like, well, have you not been able to get pregnant for a year? Nope, come back in a year. And then you come back. And sometimes they try conservative stuff. Sometimes they don't. But there's so much lobbying and money behind the IVF and those therapies that people don't really realize that there are other options. So that's the first lie we believe. Lie number 2, this is a huge one, is that it's going to cost a fortune. It's going to cost a fortune to be able to get treated. And a lot of that goes along with the IVF because IVF is very expensive. Can be very successful, but very, very pricey. Whereas, you're thinking tens of thousands of dollars, but not all treatments cost that much. There are conservative treatments you can do. There's acupuncture, there's herbs, there's these things that don't cost $15,000, $20,000. If you're looking at a course of acupuncture treatment, you may only be over 6 months be looking between $2,000 and $3,000. So it's a lot less than people think. So it doesn't have to cost a fortune. Even if you feel like it does not. And lie number 3, really big one. So I talked about everybody believing IVF is the option, the only option. And to go along with that, how many times when you think about fertility, when you hear about fertility, do people mention environment? How many times? Not very often. And when I say environment, I mean more than just don't be stressed, which actually is true. If you're under a lot of stress and tension, your body in general is not going to want to hold a pregnancy because you're in this fight or flight mode and it thinks, I'm going to have to run away from a freaking bear. Why in the world would I get pregnant? An owl is attacking my face. How would I get pregnant? These things aren't literally happening, but that's what's happening in your body. Your body doesn't recognize the difference. So your environment matters, what you put in your body, the stress around you, anxiety, what's going on inside you, what's going on with your grandma, your aunt, your mom, your dad. These are all things that matter. Not only that, but what you eat matters. I mean, if you're a guy and you're having problems with sperm count, then you shouldn't be eating a ton of soy. You shouldn't be eating a ton of junk. You should be eating a healthy, whole foods diet with good protein, good, fish oils, natural fish. So these are things that I make sure to tell people regularly, is that environment matters. What you put in your body matters. And if you don't know what that is, seek someone out who does. Talk to me, talk to your naturopath, talk to a nutritionist, talk to people who know these things to make sure that you're putting the right things in your body. So that are the 3 lies that you don't need to believe anymore because you have heard it here. So I want you to like and subscribe if you like what you heard. If you don't like what you heard, comment and tell me why you didn't like it. Anyways, I will talk to y'all soon. Thanks.